Well, guys, I think that would do it for my coach mode experience on college football 25. Moving on to college football 26, I'm not sure if I'm going to do it again because just trying to do this rebuild with Hawaii is like damn near impossible without me actually calling the plays or controlling the team. Just pure simulation and trying to do everything off of the physical aspect of playing the game is just very difficult to do. So it ended up going into the next match against the 0-2 Arizona State, and in this game alone, they absolutely destroyed us. But looking back at this, really taking into consideration if players do make a better opportunity for based off how your team performs, this also goes back to the recent test I done with the worst player in the game for Pitt, putting him in and seeing if he does just as well using my money plays to see how he scores and comes down to the game is just based off what plays happen and it's not based off the overall or certain ratings like speed. Like in this case, I had speed players, and then the off season I end up losing them because they transfer out because of coach prestige, championship contender, playing style, and all that stuff. But throughout those three matches, those speedsters, the 99 speed receivers that I had 98, they just could not get open, and it didn't make sense to me. You would have think they would have got open as well. On the defensive side, I had a 99 speed cornerback, but he was getting burnt still when we faced Stanford. So it comes down to just the type of plays, the abilities that players have will make the performance. And it's not just based off the overall player and certain ratings. So starting from the bottom, going up, we end up finishing that season probably with the worst season of all time. We went 2-10. We were 75 across the board. The next season I simulated, we done better, and I had pretty much everything else, auto sim by the computer, like recruiting and all that. And then the season after, we went 6-6, and we slightly improved, but it's crazy how I went from a year of having a team that was over 80 overall for the team and like 81 offense and 84 defense, and then we just went back to balance being trash, and it's just crazy how that pans out. And then overall, just simulating, it seemed like we really was just stuck in the midsection to trash team. Like it didn't make sense to me, but that's how it panned out for this simulation. Now I believe by the 6-6 record year, I had a pretty high level coach, and I got a lot of stuff that I wanted upgraded. I think I was like a level 35, 36 now. It's still not high, but it's not low. And I got all the major things I needed, like having the off-season boost training, boost in certain ratings for each category for certain positions. So I had all the major stuff that needed to be focused on to get my players, up to par. And then after changing multiple schemes, trying to get the right fit for my players, it was just difficult all over. So of course, thinking about it, I can obviously control everything and make it easy for myself. But looking at next year for college football 26, I most likely won't do this because it is going to be difficult, and I feel like it doesn't matter based off what you do coaching wise, as obviously it still comes down to just the play calls and not the type of players that you have. So with that being said, I'm officially done with this series, and as well, probably won't continue on for the Madden. Obviously, ESG football, we're getting the servers back up this weekend, and I'm going to be focused heavily on just updating you guys about ESG football and playing the game for those that do join the beta. So if you guys still want to join the beta for PlayStation 5, check out the links down below in the description. Other than that, I will see you guys in the next update video about ESG football and much more. I'm out. Peace.